Hey guys, it's me, X here. Welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. Last time I got into Cianwood City and I just want to show you a couple of surprises. As you can see right at the bottom, we got a new member of our party. Mantaro, the Manti. Now, I gotta tell you, there was quite some difficulty catching this Pokemon. First of all, you find it along the route just alongside Cianwood. What was it? Either it's 40 or 41. I think it's 41. Yes, 41. You go ahead and only have a 10% chance of encountering it. At that, which I guess isn't too bad compared to other much more rare Pokemon, but it's still pretty rare, 10% chance. But not only that, but its catch rate is like 25, which is extremely low, not as low as the legendaries, but slow enough. I actually encountered a Mantine twice, but failed to catch it the first time. So I actually go ahead. I had 5 Pokeballs and 5 Great Balls, failed to catch them. And this guy only took me, as you can see, it only took me 6 Great Balls and 2 Pokeballs. Caught it in a Great Ball. It's pretty tough to catch. And second of all, remember Polibo where I told you guys that I'm gonna evolve it with King's Rock and trade it? Check it out! Finally evolved into a Politoed. Same moves as always. I am recording this through an emulator simply because I don't have any other way. I don't have any recording devices that would record this off a Game Boy Color. If I did, I would. But so I had to try it using an emulator. There is an emulator, there's 2 emulators that you can use to trade. However, I decided one of them called VBA Link just didn't work for me, so I tried TGB Dual. And that worked on the first time. I'm gonna go ahead and link you to the video that I used as reference. And also, one more thing, while it was off grinding, as you can see, I leveled everyone up. This is basically the recommended level that I want for pretty much everyone, with the strongest being 27 and just going downward. As you can see, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, yeah, I'm working my way backwards. And also one more thing, while I was out grinding, as soon as you go to that tower, the burn tower in Eggerteak, you can actually go ahead and find those legendary Pokemon roaming. Now, last generation you have the legendary birds. These, I have to say, are more like some say that they're the legendary beasts. To me, they look like felines, but it's really debatable. Many people just call them legendary beasts, but I'm gonna have to just hold down the button and let it scroll through. But once I get to the bottom, which is gonna take a very long time because the Pokédex here it's not so much that it's a big Pokédex, it's the fact that this takes so long to scroll down. As you can see, there's a big gap, there's Mantine. Once we get down to the bottom, it's gonna take a while. Bulbasaur, okay. Entei, I actually came across Entei. Now, there's actually, how you find these roaming Pokemon is that they're assigned to a random tile and they switch to a different route every time you go to a different route, so they're kind of hard to track down, but they're not that tough unless you're a scribe. And Era, once you encounter them once, you can go ahead and track them. So the Entei is currently all the way on that route. We just by Violet City. So that's cool. But enough about that. We're gonna go ahead and take on the gym. Let's go ahead and read the sign. Leader Chuck, the roaring fist do the talking. As you can tell, he's obviously a joke to Chuck, reference to Chuck Norris. All of the trainers here are required, so I'm gonna have to show every single one up. The champion making guy doesn't even appear. I kind of like to call him that, even though that he's more like a director, advisor. I just call him champion making because that's what he says. Even though that I'm the champion making. But, as you can tell, this gym centers around fighting type Pokemon. My Pokemon and I are bound together by friendship. Our bond will never be broken. Black Belt Yoshi. Yeah, he's basically a reference to something else, but not Chuck Norris. Like, unless Chuck Norris rides dinosaur and he's gonna send out a Hitmonlee, which I love that animation, by the way, how it just swings it laid around, but enough gobbling over every little thing. Hitmonlee is more of an offensive type compared to his brother Hitmonchan, which is more defensive. Hitmonlee is more offensive. Fighting type are typically weak to Psychic and Flying type. However, I have neither of them, so I'm just gonna have to deal with brute force. Don't bother with normal type moves. Just gonna start off with fire. And nice! Got burned! Double Kid basically attacks twice or more. 2 or 5 times. However, it doesn't do much damage individually. So just like Double Slam is kind of more like up to the chance. Hope. Okay, that's a critical hit. Luckily, Burn also lowers your offense. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use Smoke Screen, because I'm like about half health now. And Jump Kick. I love it. It keeps going and crash. I'm so glad that I used Smoke Screen. Basically, Jump Kick is a very powerful move. However, if it misses, it's going to attack the user. Is just going to keep on flying and take damage. Come on. And it's gonna end up hitting itself. No, it got taken down by a burn. Alright. Yoshi! This isn't real. Nor is this dinosaur that I'm riding on. Okay, next trainer you will instantly fight him immediately afterwards. We martial artists fear nothing. And this is Lau. He's gonna send up Hitmonchan, which is actually more defensive than Hitmonlee. But either way, I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with a Smoke Screen. Since they are physical attackers, it's actually Smoke Screen really isn't that bad of an idea. I can also switch to Abo and have him go ahead and use defense. Now this Hitmonchan is interesting. It has the moves Fire Punch and Ice Punch. Basically, Ice Punch has the chance of freezing your Pokemon, which, if you don't have an item, is basically an instant kill. However, it also has Fire Punch, so if that Pokemon gets hit with a frozen Pokemon gets hit with a Fire type move, it would de-thaw. This wasn't the case in Generation 1, so in Generation 1, that is red and blue, yellow, it was pretty much an instant kill if you don't have items. Let's switch to A-Bone just to lower the defense. Even though that is not a very good type advantage. Alright, lower the defense. It also has Thunder Punch. In this game, they're considered physical moves. However, in future generation, they become special moves. Alright, that's twice. I think I can follow up with Scratch, see how much that does. A lot. Alright, just one more Scratch and down for the count. That time was a very easy battle. That's shocking. Funny because you used Thunder Punch. It's a pun! Alright, I think I'm gonna go for one more battle before... Now, up there is Jerkish. You're gonna need strength in order to get the gym leader, which is stupid. So, I'm gonna have to trade out Mantaro, or my Mantine, for probably my Heracross, which are useless. Let your fists do the talking. Knob, I like that. That's a silly name, Knob. Like doorknob. Alright, gonna send out a Machop. I think a good idea. Maybe I'll show off my Politoed. Nice backspite. I kinda like that. Seismic Toss. I was always confused about Seismic Toss in the first game because I missed. No. It was because in the original generation, the animation was that the opponent turns into some kind of orb, flies up into the air, and falls down. Didn't make any sense to me whatsoever, and let's try Hypnosis. Didn't affect Machop. Is this matchup affected by anything? Because I just missed twice. There we go. Try Water Gun, see how much that does. Very nice amount, actually. Okay, gonna be asleep for a couple more turns, presumably. Unless water wakes it up. No, it sleeps right through water. There, you can drown in your sleep. And down for the count. I said that quite a bit late recently. No, let's go ahead and use Hypnosis one more time. Because Hypnosis is such a good move that I found. It was a great discovery that I found in the first gym that it was... I'm more happy about Hypnosis this time because my Pokemon Red LP, God, that was terrible how I decided to sing every time my Pokemon fall to sleep. That was just painful, so I hate it. So in my last Pokemon LP, I hated Hypnosis, but in this Pokemon LP, I'm just loving Hypnosis up. After this battle, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. I might well heal at the Pokemon Center and gonna go ahead and maybe I'll replace Apom instead. Just so I can show off Mantine. Okay, not bad. Actually, I could show off Mantine right now. It's not gonna get a lot of showtime, but it's gonna get something. By the way, Mantine, what I'm gonna use Mantine for is, although it has very good stats and relatively powerful Pokemon, I'm sad to say it, but you know what? I'm not gonna spoil what I'm gonna make Mantaro into. How I'm gonna use him. I know I'm speechless. Well, you let your fists talk, and fists don't have any vocal cords, so yeah. I cannot believe I've been calling it here across all this time when it's indeed a pincer. Pincer can now use more boulders. Hey! One more trainer before the boss. My Raging Fist will serve your Pokemon. Your Raging Fist or your Pokemon Raging Fist? Long. Strange name. It's not even Japanese, it's frickin' Oregon. Okay, let's start off with Ember. Burn that monkey! I don't know why I used that voice, I just did. Oh, come on, you only have 1 HP left. Yeah, I guess I'll use Tackle then. As it is my weakest move. No, I might well have Expo out. See if Expo can get to level 28. Ah, another burn. I have been lucky with that lately. Let's story tackle. I will not waste all my embers. Level 28, nice. Sure, actually let's go ahead and switch out to Polibo. Now there is a specific reason why I had Polibo evolve into a Politoed, because Poliwhirl cannot learn a certain move, but Politoed can learn that move. That move you learn at level 35, and I'll just wait till there and Rage. I hate Rage. Okay, that was a critical hit. I don't care. But Rage actually gets more powerful each time that Pokemon is attacked. Luckily it didn't use Rage in succession, so... 4. Use it 4 times. By the way, you kind of know when the movie is going to end ahead of time, because there's a bit of a big boom right as it's finished. Low kick, like I said, based on the Pokemon's weight. This is a bit of experience, quite a bit actually. I got shattered! My Pokemon lost. My pride is shattered. Well, there's the gym leader. I'm gonna heal one more time before I go ahead and tackle him. I think I'm mad enough to take on Chuck Norris, the Karate King. Can't make up any very good Chuck Norris jokes. Then again, since when were Chuck Norris jokes ever good? Wah ha ha! So, you come this far. Let me tell you, I'm tough. Of course you're tough, you're Chuck Norris. My Pokemon will crush bones and shatter bones. Watch this. Yeah. Ooh. Dang, that statue is tough. He threw a boulder at it, and that statue didn't even shatter. Instead, it shattered the boulder. Cool. They're scared now, aren't you? What? That has nothing to do with Pokemon? True. Come on, we shall do battle. Alright, here we are with Chuck. Now, let me tell you, his Pokemon are at really high level. Okay, I can't really say that for his Primate, but I can say that for his next Pokemon. Now, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, this Primate is annoying. In this game, not so much. This primate has the moves Leer, Rage, Karate Chop, and Fury Swipes. However, in the remake Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it has Leer, Double Team, Rock Slide, and Focus Punch. It would basically spam Double Team, which raises its invisiveness, and will use Focus Punch, where if it has not been attacked, it will do a tremendous amount of damage, so it's just quite annoying. Let's go ahead and lower its accuracy. That way it doesn't attack me with a Karate Chop or Fury Swipes, even though I'm not really scared of those moves. I mean, okay, now I'm slightly scared. Jeez, what kind of accuracy does this Pokemon have? I guess I can go ahead and... How much super potions I have? I have 3. I think I'm prepared well enough. Ha! Missed! Well then, Ember. Didn't do as much damage as I wish it did. I can use Ember again. If Expo faints, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch to Abo and see if it will lower its defense. I'm kind of hoping that it would get burned, because that would be great. At least it missed, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it out with Expo. With a critical hit, perfect. If it wasn't critical, it's probably gonna hang on with like 1 or 2 HP. Now this Pokemon is annoying. It's at level 30, and it's a Poliwrath. Now, Poliwrath is the evolved form of Poliwhirl if you use a Wire Storm. However, I evolved mine with a Kingstone, so let's go ahead and could go ahead and have it a face down with my Politoed, but in fact that's what I'm gonna do. But first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and lower its defense first of all. This is a very poor type advantage. However, Apom is luckily faster, despite being like 5 levels below. Dynamic Punch is powerful. Luckily, I lowered its defense a bit. Suitable is not gonna have a very good advantage considering it is a rock type. I can go ahead and see how much Sunbow can do. Let's see, I guess I'll use Mega Drain. Or I can die to a Dynamic Punch. Oh, survive, but confused. It's gonna kill itself in confusion. Or not. Due to type advantage, this should be pretty good combined with that lower defense. Okay. How much does Dynamic Punch have? Okay, it has 5 on PP and it used it twice. Now that's kinda good. Okay, 3rd time using it. I'm gonna lower its accuracy one more time. Actually, I haven't lowered its accuracy at all. So this should actually help. Surf would have been annoying, it's terrible. Well, against Expo, but it's a very powerful attack. Luckily, it's not doing well. I'm gonna try to lower its accuracy to the lowest possible. I know that Surf has 100% accuracy, but as you can see, it does miss. Unfortunately, it didn't miss this time. Okay, let's make this a showdown. Your Poliwrath versus my Politoed. Now I'm gonna see, let's try Hypnosis. Very nice. Combine that with lower accuracy and lower defense. This one should be a bit of a snap. Or you can use full heal, which... stupid. Okay, didn't do too much, but typical since it is a normal attack move. Luckily I put it asleep again, let's just hope that it doesn't have another full heal. And let's try a headbutt. Okay, does a little bit more damage, so I'm gonna keep on using headbutt. Don't use water gun because it's kind of weak and it's also a type disadvantage, so keep on using headbutt. Bang! And I guess I could slap it to death. See, Chuck isn't that tough of a gym leader, especially since it only has 2 Pokemon. Polibo, of course, gets all the experience, and I can officially say that I defeated Chuck Norris. Even though that I did in Heart Gold, but anyways. Well, I lost. How about that? You're worthy of a Storm badge. Like a Storm Fizz. Oh, a Storm of Roundhouse Kicks. Storm badge makes all Pokemon up to level 70 or better, even traded once. It also lets your Pokemon use Fly when not in a battle. Here, take this too. Receive TM01. Funny how we got in the very first TM from the 5th gym leader. Dynamic Punch. That's the first TM, really? Wow. So that I would say, but when it does, it causes confusion. I don't always play Pokemon games, but when I do, can't even come up with a joke with that one. Oh, that sucks. I took a drink of water and it spills all over with me. At least it didn't spill over my keyboard. Well, I enjoyed battling you. The loss is a loss. Now I'm gonna train 24 hours a day. Well, don't overexert yourself. But then again, he's Chuck Norris. How can he overexert himself? Cross the sea to get here? That must have been hard. It would be much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly. That's Cianwood's gym badge. This is Chuck's wife. She is right outside the gym if you defeat her husband. And we got the nature mode too. So I can easily use that to fly all the way to Olivine. And she's his wife. My husband lost to you, so he needs to train harder. That's good since he was getting a little chubby. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's try to find that TM. And what am I gonna go ahead and teach it to? No one apparently, because I don't have a Pokemon that can learn Fly. Well, maybe I do and I just overlooked it. I won't need Pinsir anymore. And withdraw. Yes, believe it or not, despite being a water-type Pokemon, Mantine can learn Fly. And in fact, that's what I'm gonna teach him. What? I was pretty sure that... Can't learn. Never mind, I guess I'm gonna be surfing on the way back to Olivine. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal, I guess we'll go back to Olivine and deliver that medicine to the dying Ampharos and fight Jasmine. I will see you guys then.